Hey, it's your sister Rolande, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this viral story about a pool party that happened in Detroit where a fight broke out and two people lost their lives. Some people ended up getting injured. Don't know how this fight started, but it just ended in tragedy. So here at my bottom right, this is the lady that was involved in the scuffle, and she ended up losing her life. This is how she ended up going to the pool party, and near the end, the upper right, that's how she was lost her wig, and then she ended up losing her life. She was one of the ones that lost her life, and don't know who all was involved. I heard this was a family and friends pool party. Child, I wouldn't want to be around family and friends like this. In this tragedy event that happened, everybody got what they were looking for. People that were looking for a fight, they got a fight. People that were looking for content, they got content. People that were looking for stuff so they could kiki at, make fun of, record so they can go back and laugh about it. They got what they were looking for. People that are also looking for revenge got what they were looking for. So I don't even know how this thing happened, but it's ridiculous what even happened. They finished, looked like an older lady, and they whooped her behind. I mean, you could see blood. You could see blood everywhere on the lady's face. You finished, beat beat her up, and still would not let it go. This lady right up here, who her boyfriend is trying to hold back, trying to stop her. Your boyfriend is trying to stop you. You're not listening. You want to keep on going. Yes, she's on adrenaline, whatever. She just keep she just want to keep on fighting. That God, her boyfriend is holding her back. She want to keep on going, even to the fact she got away from him, and that's how she lost her life. Cause in all this mayhem, the guy that ended up supposedly, allegedly, you know, sticking her, she went in his vicinity and she most likely said something to him, or she wanted to fight him so maybe her boyfriend could finish the rest of it, and that's how she ended up losing her life, because that's where it's in the corner. She's near him, and in the video you see, you can, because nobody's focused on them. They focus on whatever is going on, people who's screaming, but the person who ended up doing this thing didn't even say much. So that's where you need to be careful. People who are not saying stuff and all this stuff is going on. So she went to say something to him, or want to fight him. You want to fight a man? You want to say something to a man? It doesn't make any sense. So, and then this lady have kids. You have kids at home, and most likely didn't even would have been. I don't even think anything was left for these children. In a case something, a tragedy like this happened, did you leave something? Is a life insurance left? Is some type of inheritance left? Just in case something bad happens to you, your children will be well taken care of. Sometimes they get in all this mess and don't leave nothing for their kids, and now these kids will go through all kinds of things because people just really don't care. They just put their self first and they don't care. So she looked like she went up to his face. And the thing is, even with that guy, this supposed guy, alleged guy that did this, I believe it was his mother that they beat up and stuff, did those things too. Even when he was saying, "Oh, that's my mom. That's my mom." He didn't say it like, "That's my mom. Y'all need to leave my mom alone. Leave my mom alone." No, he's like, "That's my mom," like whatever. That was the time for him to take his mother away. Because at a point he had grabbed his mother. Why not take your mother away from everything that's happened? Get away. I don't know if they had a car or they had to call an Uber. Call an Uber, get in your car, and get your mom to the hospital. Nope. He lingered around, just like I was saying. People who wanted revenge. He stayed around, and I think he was, in my opinion, he was just waiting for a chance to get his revenge, to get his lick back. Because why did he not take his mother? It's, I believe that that's the one his mother that they beat up. He just lingered around and then waited for the moment, and then he got that moment because the lady went up in his face, and then that's how she lost her life. It does a lot of stuff in this thing doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be a time to have fun, and then people ended up losing their lives for what? For what? And I don't understand the fact that they finished. Whoop, beat the lady up. She's bloody. She won't ever live this down. Everybody around in the area knows that this is what happens to her, even though of course it wasn't fair. But instead of them just let it go, no, they continued to do it, and that's how this tragedy happened. Just let the thing go. You already did this to this lady. It didn't even make any sense. And even in the video, is this young lady with two ponytails, and she had this red, I guess, red swimsuit and red cover up. I believe she even felt, because she was like, TT, I'm talking about the girl that lost her life, TT. She felt that probably something was going to happen. Because everybody trying to call TT, TT ain't jacking. TT want to fight. TT want to continue to fight. Because she just, ooh, I just whooped this lady behind with other people. It wasn't by herself, with other people. And she wanted to continue. Had she just let it go, she would have still been here to fight another day if that's what happens. So I think some people said that she was drunk or whatever. So had she just let it go when your boyfriend was pulling you away, your boyfriend pulling you away, go with your boyfriend. People say this, or they want a man, they respect a man, but then when it comes to listening to a man, he pulling you away, he trying to get you out of the situation. She got loose and still went into this chaos, and then ended up losing her life for what? And with kids at home, it doesn't make any sense. Nothing about this tragedy made sense, and now it's over. Now it's over for Tisha P, whatever her name is. It's over because now you can't come back. For what? The lady who they beat up, she's still here. So I don't know if I'll still live in the community, but she's still here. But Tisha P is not here anymore. So sometimes people don't think further. They don't think for the future. They're thinking for that moment. And that's how people make dumb decisions, and then they have to suffer the consequences. And the thing is, you could do whatever you want to do, but you cannot pick the consequences. And the consequences was two people lost their lives and several people got injured because people just didn't want to let stuff go. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.